Alright guys, welcome, and today's review is on a set of headphones that's, I guess, would be kind of considered a hybrid headphone. And what I mean by that, we're going to talk about the Philips Audio XB headphones. And as you can see from the picture, they can be used in two different ways. One is as a normal headset, and two, you can flip the ear cups out, and then you have speakers that play out. And the retail price on them are $150, and we'll get into if I think it's worth it. Okay, as always, we'll get into the accessories first. Now, the accessories on these are actually pretty nice. One, you do have the USB cable, which the headphones need to be charged just for the speaker function alone of these headphones. So you do have to keep them charged. To the cable themselves, as you can see, it's a rubber headphone that comes with a lot of the headsets these days. The one thing you will notice about these are both ends have a kind of an angled shape, and the reason for that is obviously to go into your device, having an angle is always better instead of the straight in. It gives you a little more flexibility. Two, the ones that plug into the headphones, they're shaped like this as to when you can flip the headphones out to be used as speakers. This helps it prop and stay straight up, and so they actually do serve a purpose. And it does have the clicker to be able to pause, skip tracks, and it also has the mic, so you can use it to take calls as well. Now, the case on these I like a lot. It looks like the Monster, the Beats by Dre headphone case, which is really the same material. It's a tough material. The accents again are gray and blue, which match the headphones perfectly. You have the clip here to be able to clip onto your bag or your pants, I guess, if you want to. I don't know, you'd want to do that. And then inside of them, as you can see, they're pretty spacious, and again, you have room for your headphones, and you don't have to worry at all about your headphones getting messed up. And there's a compartment to be able to hold your cable as well. Now on to the headphones, and we'll get into the build quality first before we get into the sound and if they're actually worth the price tag of $150. Now, the build quality on these, they have some weight down here. So whenever you have them on, it's not noticeable, but if you hold them like this, you can feel weight pulling down this way. They are plastic. I would be very concerned. I don't see these being as flexible as a lot of the headphones that I've tried. So I don't know. I can't say, but I don't know how well they would hold up. The ear cups, almost exactly like the Beats by Dre studio headphones, the first generation. It has like that pleather feel, same kind of cushion on the top. The accents, again, you can see the chrome, the plastic, all this is plastic. And again, the blue accents around here, it's a very nice color setup. I really like the gray with the blue. They consider it charcoal, but I don't know if, to me, it's that dark enough to be considered charcoal. But as you can see on the inside is where the left right here and the right are marked. There's no buttons on the headphones themselves, so there's no functionality on either side. Your left side is where the port is to plug in the headphones. Again, they're low profile, so they fit on your head well. They don't stick out really bad. The chrome picks up fingerprints, so you do have that. You might want to keep in mind. It's not a big deal. The charcoal silver plastic doesn't pick up any fingerprints at all, so they'll always look clean. They're easy to wipe off. They do fold down. Again, these almost mirror the first generation Beats by Dre Studio in almost every way. But now we get on to sound. Sound of these as headphones, I will say this is maybe where my issue with these headphones are. They sound to me, muffled on low volume. I think the bass, because these are the XB models, so that stands for extra bass, I think they push that so much that your highs and your mids kind of get drowned behind some of it. But I have noticed with these, when you turn them up loud, the other sounds start to come out. So these aren't the headphones you'd want to use if you like to listen to music kind of turned down and not very loud. But if you do like your music loud and turned up, the bass is really thumpy. It's not punchy where it's clean. It's, to me, kind of has a rough bass sound. It's not static or distorted, but they try to push it so much. And I'm telling you, the balance of the rest of the sound is kind of, it's like bass is here, then everything just drops off. Like this, the trebles are not high, and the vocals on a lot of things sound toned down. And it's not my taste as far as sound goes. It may be some, but again, if you listen to it loud, some of that starts to balance out some. The trebles start to come back up. The mids come back up, so the vocals are a little more clear. So if these were headphones alone and they were $150, I'd say hell no, stay away from them. They're not worth it. They look good, the case is awesome, the color scheme's good, but sound for $150, way better out there. I'm not even going to start the list of headphones that you can get in that price range that are so much better. But what you are getting with these that you do not get with the other headphones is the ability to do this. Now, if you hear it, you hear that click. That's when it knows you're going from headphone mode to speaker mode. Now, this is where it gets interesting, because in speaker mode, these sound incredible. They're really amazing speakers. So if you're listening to something and somebody's around you and you're like, hey, you really have to check this part out, click. You can start playing what it is you want them to listen to. Click, go back, and go back to headphones. The sound coming out of them this way, I would say that's where you're getting what you pay for. Sound-wise, as speakers, the trebles are so bright, but the bass is still there. You're not losing it just because it turns into speakers. There's a perfect balance, honestly, with these being used as speakers. Now, the bass isn't as punchy as having like a huge speaker system, subwoofers and stuff like that, but for speakers this small, they are really punchy, and vocals are so clear, so the mids, trebles, everything sound perfect when they're like this. But it's so odd that when you go back to this, you notice this huge sound difference to where it just drops off so bad that, again, as headphones alone, no way that I can recommend these. But as a headphone speaker combo, I think for $150, I would say you're getting your money's worth as long as you use them more as speakers than you do headphones. And I use this plugged into my phone. I used it plugged into my computer, so you can game like this. And then if you don't want to wear headphones while gaming, you just put them like this, wrap them kind of around your monitor, and you have speakers that are on left and right, stereo sound, that sound really good. I noticed that I got my best sound out of my phone than I do my PC, which is interesting because most my other headphones, the sound was better coming out of my computer. So I don't know how that happened. There's a lot of creaking with these two, so keep that in mind. But as far as portability, you're getting something this size that fits into a case where you have your headphones and you have speakers that you can plug into anything, just with your auxiliary cord. So, $150 headphone speaker combo, I think is worth it for that. Again, if it were headphones alone, I would say stay away, go shop out for something else. There's not anything else like this, so this is a one-of-a-kind product, and what I think is really considered a hybrid. You're getting two different products in one. And thank you guys for checking out this video. I hope this was helpful. If there are any other headphones you guys want to see, make sure to leave it in the comment section below, and stay tuned for more.